everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Bryson Bakes. Today we're going to be making a coffee cake with a buttercream. I don't know what buttercream we're going to make yet, but we're going to figure it out. Okay, into your little bowl, I already made it, but you're going to want to add 2 cups of flour and 2 teaspoons of salt. Okay, once I got that into my little bowl, I'm going to get my bigger bowl, and I'm going to add 1.5 sticks of butter and a cup of sugar. And we need eggs, coffee. I made 2 cups of coffee, added 1/3 of a cup of creamer into it already. I have 2 greased pans, see, greased with butter. I'm gonna put parchment paper in the bottom of that. And tell you what we need for the buttercream, but I don't know what buttercream I'm gonna make yet. It's gonna be between Swiss or Italian, maybe French. We might do French. Most people don't know how French is made, so we're probably gonna do French. Okay, I'll get back to y'all when I cream this. Okay, y'all, once I cream together my butter and sugar, I'm gonna get my eggs, and we're gonna go at 1 at a time with 3. They wanna be room temperature, so they're not too cold to mess up your butter. And I'm just gonna go with my hand mixer. Give that a quick little zip, and once it looks nice and incorporated, I'm just gonna go with another egg. I'm about to say eggshell, but we don't want that in there. Crunchy cake. Okay, and I'm just gonna keep going with these till they're fully incorporated, and I've got all of them. Okay, I'm just gonna go 3 eggs, and now I'm gonna get my flour mixture and my sifter, and I'm gonna add a little bit of flour, just a little bit. Doesn't have to be perfect, and I'm just gonna sift it in. Ooh, a pillow of flour. Make it look pretty. Okay. Now I'm just gonna go with my hand mixer and go with it again. Okay, once I've done that, I'm gonna get my coffee, and I'm gonna add 1/3 of a cup in. I did decaf, so you wouldn't be jittery if you're jittery with coffee. Okay, that looks nice. Okay, I'm gonna put my sifter back down. Just gonna sift some more flour in. You don't have to have exact measurements for the flour, but you're gonna wanna start with flour and end with flour. But I'm gonna use only half of my coffee mixture because I am gonna use some of it for the buttercream, just a little bit, not much. But here we go. Okay, this is looking really nice. Also, I had some extra coffee left in my little thing. I'm just gonna add my other 1/3. So I'm up to 2/3. Okay, so when you first add the coffee, it may look a little curdled when you first add it in there, but just keep mixing it. It'll be fine. It just whips up very well, which I'm not done, but I'm just gonna show you it here. It whips up very well, which I think it's a pretty color right now, but I'm gonna go with half of the rest of my flour left in, and the rest I'm gonna use here in a minute, because I'll add the last 1/3 after I mix this up. Then I'll be done with the coffee for right now. And I'm just gonna go with my hand mixer again once I added the flour. I actually got myself a little spatula here. I'm just gonna put it together, because I took it apart so we could clean it. But I'm gonna scrape the corners down, so we get all that off the sides and we don't have a bad cake. Okay, you just heard my director. He doesn't want to direct today. Okay, so I'm gonna add the rest of my coffee. Well, not the rest of it, but the last 1/3. Add it in, mix it. Sorry guys, I thought I just heard somebody pull in. There's a big old truck outside. I don't know who it is, but who it do, who it be, don't nobody know. So I'm gonna add the rest of my flour, sift it in. You're gonna see another whoop. I think it looks pretty yet. Okay, y'all. Well, my little sister's in here. Here is the cake mixture. Looks pretty. Okay, I'm just gonna set it aside, mix it with my little spatula so I make sure to get all the flour. We don't want flour chunks in our cake. Gonna get our cake pan, our greased cake pan. And there's my sister, older sister. And I'm gonna put it down on the cake tin, and I'm gonna measure it out. That one right behind me is usually the one you see behind the camera, or the one behind the camera. She records for me sometimes. Whew. Nobody ever said it was easy to cut sausage, especially with these kitchen scissors. They're not bad kitchen scissors, they're just, look. That's funny. Okay, now I'm just gonna place it in the bottom. Let's get back to baking, right? Alright, and I put it down in there, and I'm gonna cut off the excess, or excess, however you would like to say it, pronounce it. Doesn't look that great, but let's roll with it. Y'all, now I'm just tearing. I'm supposed to be good at baking, but nobody ever said we were perfect. Boom. Another cake pan done. Gonna start my oven. Okay, I started it. This is a lot of cake batter for 2 cake pans. But I don't want to get my other one out, so. Oh, it lit. That's a problem here. Our oven's awful. It doesn't want to light. Y'all, that's weird. Oh, it's pretty cake. I almost got a string of plop. Just gonna scrape it in. Not too much. We don't want to overfill it. I just heard coffee. And a TV going off. Hey, Pay. How you doing? Yeah, Bubby's making a video. Yeah, Bubby's cooking. Yeah, Bubby's showing him cooking. You don't want to be on there. Tell me if you want to see her. No, I'm not putting you on here. Don't be. She's gonna get the garlic. She almost had the garlic, guys. No, you cannot have the chicken. Oh, you can't reach the chicken. Yeah, Bubby's showing it.
I'm so dead.
Yeah, Bubby's showing himself.
I'm so dead.
Yeah, Bubby's showing himself cooking, y'all. I'm just gonna stick this into my 350-degree preheated oven until they're cooked. She's gonna bring a chair over here and show herself, so. Say bye-bye. Okay, y'all, so I'm gonna make a Swiss meringue buttercream. I'm gonna start in a pot of water, and I'm gonna start with 4 room temperature eggs, and I'm gonna separate the whites from the yolks. Oh no, that's about to have a bad, about to be bad there. Well, you hear my dad in there, who recorded one of my videos actually. Whew, got it just in time. The yolk was about to break. Well, it did break, really. That wouldn't have been good. My Swiss meringue would have been ruined. Just gonna slowly switch between eggshells. See, into a large bowl. Okay, go. Okay, now I'm gonna add the egg yolk into another bowl for our middle custard. Vanilla egg custard. Okay, oops, switch in between eggshells. This one didn't want to break right. Whee. Okay, boom, single egg yolk, add it into a little bowl. Then I'm just gonna do it with the last one. Make sure the, I know I just did a cool head swing, but make sure the water that you're using will not touch the bottom of the bowl or it'll burn your egg whites. Wait, I'm just trying to separate this with my hands now. The eggshells scared me because I thought the yolk was about to break. Oh yay, I did all of it without a yolk getting in there. Okay, now I'm gonna wash my hands. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, now I'm gonna get my sugar. I'm gonna set my egg yolks aside, 2 perfect ones, well 4 egg whites, or 4 egg yolks, because we're gonna make our vanilla custard with that. Okay, now I'm gonna get my little thing, which is my 1/4 of a cup. I'm gonna get 2/4 of a cup of sugar. Well, I'm just gonna do 1/4. And I'm gonna get my hand mixer and I'm gonna whisk it. Okay. Okay, guys. Now, if you feel this mixture right now, if you don't care to get your hands a little dirty, which you should, if you're a baker, but it should feel grainy. Don't want that. So I'm gonna sit this over my bowl, my simmering pot of water. I'm gonna occasionally stir it every 30 seconds. Yeah, 30 seconds. Just gonna go with a little fork, because why not? Mine might take a little longer than usual, but okay, while I'm waiting on that, I'm gonna get another bowl. I'm gonna get my egg yolks in there. I want all the egg yolk in there that I can get. I'm just gonna get a little spoon. I use a lot of baby utensils in here. Helps with my teaspoon a lot. And I'm just gonna add not much to this. Just gonna add probably 2 tablespoons of sugar to this one. Can't get none because I have another jewel in there. Whole half quarter. And if you know music, you know what that means. I'm gonna go with 3 tablespoons. 3 tablespoons of sugar. I'm gonna go with my fork, and I'm just gonna mix it together until it's a pale color. So the first time I made this egg custard, or this vanilla custard, I accidentally scrambled the eggs and it was awful. Oh, hold on guys, I gotta stir my thing. Come on, Pay. She's back again. You just heard my dad talking about some show they're watching. Okay, so my egg whites. Ow, I just burnt my hand, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna get my egg whites off of the thing, turn off the water, and just gonna let that to the side for a second. So I'm gonna do a vegan option for this because I don't know if I have any vegans on here, but I gotta check my cake, so hold on. Okay, so the cakes are done. Okay, those are not done. Cakes are not done. My dog just burnt her nose. Okay, so I'm gonna do a vegan option with shortening for the Swiss meringue. Also, I'm almost out of butter, so don't want to run out of butter. Need that. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna get my tablespoon out. But I'm also gonna whisk it right now till it cools down. It's whipping. This looks better than the first time I made this stuff because last time I accidentally got some egg yolk in there. Okay, y'all, I went ahead and made my buttercream, which I just did a mixture of stuff and just figured out how to make it. Went ahead and made my custard. Sorry I didn't record it, got in the zone. Okay, so I'm using a small tip for my buttercream. Hold on, I want y'all to look at my custard. It's beautiful. I'm letting it cool right now, but ooh, sticky. It's a coffee custard. This really tastes like coffee, which I like. Now, I don't know, the rest of the household might like it, but I know Tina, she showed me how to do it over my hand, or told me how to do it over my hand. Still using a cup. So much easier. I'm using a small piping, or a small star tip. I get my icing, which is like super thick, which is kind of good. I kind of like mine thicker. so it pipes a little bit easier. If y'all have any other buttercream recipes, send them to me. I still have yet to get an email about a recipe. Y'all need help or something. Like, I can't do this all on my own. And y'all is the people. Y'all knows what y'all wants to see. Boom. Kind of pretty. Tastes good too. Hold on. See how good of a piper I am. Oh, that looks nice. And then maybe I could do like a roll, maybe. Maybe kind of looks the same though. Yeah, it all looks the same still yet. Maybe could do like a tall thing or something. I promise I'm gonna put I'm not wasting all this buttercream, I'm putting it back. I like this tip now, I haven't used it yet. I just bought a brand new tip set. Oh no, it fell over, one of them fell over. Oh no, they're falling. So I gotta let my buttercream chill. So I'll talk to y'all once I am done. Well, once I get my cakes out of the fridge and the one I have in the oven is done. Okay, y'all, so the other day I made a cake, but I didn't post it because I was kind of in the zone and forgot to start. Okay, so I made some simple syrup, 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of water. Do not until it's brown. You're not making tonghulu. I learned how to say it, y'all. Candy fruit is tonghulu. I just put it in a little squirt bottle, and when the cakes come out, I squirt them, makes them a lot more moist. Director's back there. You will now be known on this channel as Director Syrup. Okay, y'all, so 2 of the cakes are done cooling, which they are beautiful. There's 1. They look kind of small on camera. They're not that small though. But I'm gonna start to get my icing ready. Sierra's making a boiling thing of water. That's Mom needs to do. Hold on. Oh no, it's stuck. Okay, y'all, we're about to start icing. Okay, I showed you the 2 cakes. I don't know what happened to my phone, but it decided not to cooperate. Piping bag over the cup. Don't forget over the cup. Gonna get my buttercream out. Beautiful. Very nice cream color. And it is buttercream, but creamy color. Tell me in the comments what's your favorite buttercream to make. Because I want to know. Is that weird? What's your favorite buttercream to make? I don't know, man. I make up buttercreams. And tell everybody it's one that's off the top of my head. Gonna get my first cake and sit it down. I gotta get my hold on, I gotta get my pudding thing. This stuff kind of looks weird, but it's okay. So I'm gonna ice it. Oh no, I forgot my simple syrup. Simple syrup. Just gonna spray the cake. It's already really moist, but we want a moist cake. Don't want no nasty cake. Okay. Just gonna go around the edge with it. Just a quick line. Circle. Better icing a circle than cutting a circle. These cakes are gonna look pretty. I have just a good feeling about it. mix it up. Kind of looks like that nasty gravy that people make at Thanksgiving. That never happens here. I'm just talking about in movies. It's a coffee, like, I don't know what to call it. Custard, yeah. It's a coffee custard, that's what I'm calling it. It may look a little like wet when you make it, but it's supposed to be that way. Kind of counteracts if you have a dry cake, which I don't, but it's gonna be a really nice cake. Okay, that's done, which I think it looks nice. Not that great at icing, so. Ooh, wow. Okay, second one. Just kind of slowly. Should I do it this way or this way? I think I'm gonna go with this way. Sit it on top, press it down, go with another line. It's gonna be a 3-tier cake. Just kind of go with it. So y'all, I know it's a long time away, but I'm going to Tennessee in July. Sorry, my phone's dying. But we're going to Tennessee in July, Pigeon Forge, and I'm gonna vlog it. Tell me if you want to see the vlog. I think I'm gonna do a vlog though. Well, I'm gonna do a vlog. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Whoop, that might sound a little rude. Well, it's gonna be a nice time. Oh, I did it again. I did it again. Go me. This is the first cake I've ever made with like custard in it. Look at it. Kind of jiggly though. I don't like that. Okay. I'm gonna get a spoonful of icing. No, I gotta chill this first. I'll be back with y'all when it's done. Okay guys, I got my last cake out of the freezer. Gonna get my simple syrup and just spray it, spritz it. I'm gonna get my icing, just a spoonful. I'm not gonna use the piping bag yet. I'm just gonna ice the top. This custard that I made, guys, I could eat it by the spoonfuls. Which if you ask anybody right now, I did do it. I ate it by the spoonfuls. Because it is amazing. So I didn't show it, but I went ahead and added the rest of my coffee that I didn't add into the icing. This is like a coffee guru's. Like if you're addicted to coffee, this is like the thing for you. Okay. And I just added that to a pan with my egg whites that were paled. I paled my egg whites. And I added the rest of the coffee, which I only added like 1/3 of a cup of the coffee to the icing, which I had 2 cups. So I added 1 cup to the cake mixture. I added, doing a crumb coat right now, but I added 2 cups, or yeah, I made 2 cups of coffee. I had 1 cup to the cake mixture, and the other cup went, 1/3 went into the icing, and the rest of it, which was 2/3, went into the custard. I'm trying to stir noodles, so if you only see half of me, that's why. But the kind that went into the coffee or the custard, I just put it on there, let it come to a simmer, added my eggs, and stirred to make sure, well, I added a little bit. I'm gonna go with this to the freezer again, but I added, whoop, hold on. Okay, it's being frozen. But I added the coffee to a pan, just a little pot. Then I waited until it simmered. Added 1/3 of the coffee, well, just a little dash. I just added a dash Went with my hand mixer to make sure my eggs tempered, which is the right word for it, hopefully. Hope that's the right word. But I just tempered it, and that's a fun word to say, tempered. I tempered the eggs. Then I added the rest of the egg mixture once my eggs got tempered, which was 2/3, well, no, not 2/3. 1/3 of a cup of the coffee mixture into the eggs. Used my hand mixer to make sure they were tempered. Added the rest of my eggs to the coffee. I was about to call it milk. Because you're supposed to do it with milk. But I did it with coffee to give it a extra coffee flavor. Like, it looks good. Last time I made it, it was awful. Like, it was gross. I ate it because I made it. But I still have a ton of icing left. I don't know what to call this icing. The American Swiss Bryson shortening icing. That's what I'm going to call it. Because I tried to do something vegan. I don't know if I have any vegans on here, but tell me if you're vegan. I'll do some vegan recipes. I just poured noodles on myself. I'm trying to cook and bake. But Director Sierra needs to come add water to these noodles. Hold on. Okay, y'all, I added more water to those noodles, which was not my job, but I still want to try to, like, do better with this. Okay, so I got a paper plate, because now it's cold. I'm gonna try to do like some swirls or something. Okay, well, looks kind of weird. And then like that, maybe, like this. Well, my dad's in there screaming. Like that looks kind of cool on the end right here. Somebody just commented on a post of mine. Wee, ooh, wee, ooh, wee, ooh, wee, ooh, wee, ooh. That looks cool, y'all. That one right here. That one looks cool. Looks kind of like a flower or something. I'm just gonna scrub it back into my buttercream bowl. So we are not wasting any buttercream here. Not that kind of people. I wonder what this tastes like. Y'all, if it don't taste good, my cake is ruined. Oh no, it tastes good. It tastes like sugar water, which is what it is. Like, watch this. Okay, now I'm gonna have diabetes. I don't call it diabetes, I call it diabetes.
Rabbit,
What?
what are you talking
I'm recording.
to? Huh?
I'm recording. Okay, I'm about to start decorating the cake. Cause right now, this is what it looks like. I think it looks kind of pretty, but my mom doesn't know I'm recording, so you hear her yelling in the background.
He's terribly sorry.
I'm terribly sorry. Terribly sorry. Like, this is like coffee galore. But I use decaf so everybody can eat it if you don't want caffeine. Like ADHD. I know a lot of people with that. It's not gonna go great, cause, well, you just heard a pot slam. I don't know. No! Yes. Oh no. I forgot to stop swirling. Or start swirling again. Mom, you know I'm recording, right? I told you she didn't know I was recording. Do you not want to be in my video, Mom? Then
I don't know what your son's done to this thing.
I didn't do anything to the sink. Oh no, guys. The icing's falling off. Okay, y'all, here's the finished cake. It's a coffee cake. It's the coffee cake with the coffee custard and the coffee icing. So if you really like coffee, this is the cake for you. Don't take any icing tips because I didn't make any. So I'm not that great of an icer. If you see, oh, I think I'm dripping some. So